Everyone's getting fired up, and we're just ready to get started.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Let me see some of the good stuff.
Counter hit throw there. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy.
Yeah.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Just out of range for that throw. Low, heavy hits, mix up.
Ooh.
They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Solid block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
We've got ourselves a winner.
All right now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
The classic spinning bird kick. Holds out with the block. Spinning bird kick. The throw whiffs. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm. Calm before the storm here.
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
This fight's getting real interesting now.
Life lead here, but it springs forward with the... Ooh, burnout activates.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
This is a critical moment.
One more attack's gonna do it.
Down and out.
Damn, that was intense.
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Jump. The classic spinning bird kick. Perfect read with the anti-air.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, you never know what can happen here. They're in range, which adds a little spice with the overdrive. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More!
The low kick hits. What a smart throw.
We got a real fight now. This doesn't get any better than that. Get in there and fight.
Oh, here we go. The pressure closes in. Are you for real?
That was unreal.
Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Ooh, I love when fighters find a way to bring out the best in each other. What a battle.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Old school. Dashes forward. Is it time for the mix-up? Uses the parry. Throws him. What's next?
Gotta be planning something.
Player one may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance. Gets him.
Good round.
I bet after that round, they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me, but we're gonna run it back now.
Yep, I saw some good stuff there, but there's always room to adapt.
The classic and the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
They're in the corner, and the beatdown continues. Medium kick, those 7 beautiful letters. You love to hear them.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Every loss is a chance to learn.
We'll see you next match.
Comes a new challenger.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Well, I hope their training paid off.
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Denied up top. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match. Maybe thinking something.
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Goes for the super art. Ooh. Can they scrape together a final push? Hey-oh.
Ooh, nice finish.
That's what I like to see.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Uses the parry. Ups the damage on that by opting to go. That's what we want. They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm. What's gonna happen next?
Out of there! Looking for a chance. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Great work! Just like that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Uses a target combo as a filler. Drive parry. No worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
Learn from it and build back better.
Blow heavy. Who's gonna take it?
One more attack's gonna do it.
Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
The low.
Amazing awareness there.
Close range projectile. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
Show your girl that you aren't afraid to get vicious.
What are they gonna do? Jumps! Could be looking to start something.
Ooh, both want to pull the trigger.
What? In anti-air?
That was super good.
Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
Come on.
Connects with the throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Below. Somehow
Dishing out the hot stuff.
checks with the sandblast. Connects with the throw.
We live for these kind of fights.
Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Player 2 is barely hanging on to the last bit of drive. That throw's gonna take. There's a burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
It's over.
That was unreal.
Okay, on to the next one.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Where you go?
Springs forward with the drive rush. Keep at it.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Player 1 has the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on Gitsu.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
Throws to get around their defense. Blast! No worries about that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
Jumps in. Sandblast. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Is it time for the mix-up? Still struggling for control of the neutral.
That was super good.
Knocked him out of the air.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Spins the meter on the super art. She bets the bars and you wager your life. Shiranui Embu Arazakura. Super art. You're done.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, you should be glad for it.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Fireballs right out of the gate. Holds out with the block. Checks them with the projectile. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here. What's their play here?
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. Who will take advantage? Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Grabs him.
Yeah.
They are battling it out tooth and nail. Saw that jump in from a mile away and parries it perfectly.
Ooh.
Combo with springs forward with the drive rush. KO.
Good round.
Give me more of that.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
All charged up, Kachoshi. No worries about that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
This is where things are gonna get very... Wait.
Perfect parry. What now? Uses a target combo as a filler. Opts for the critical art.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life, still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal that cash money damage they need. Barely hanging on. Hack reverse. Time to take this momentum. Hit the drive. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped and springs forward with the drive rush. Fights back with authority. Blast. Great work. Just like that. KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Adds a little spice with the overdrive. Dashes up. Jumps up. Is it time for the mix-up? This is gonna hurt.
Things are getting heated.
They need to be mindful of throws them. Dangerous situation here with both able to use drive. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive arc. Keeps them out. What are they gonna do? The jumping. Juicy damage with that throw there. Raw super art incoming. Cross up D now. What a smart throw!
Doesn't get any better than that.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They are done.
That was unreal!
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
It is not over. They want that run back. How is it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Great work. Just like that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this ring. Can they utilize the corner? Big counter. Denied up top. And tech the throw. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Sees it coming and blocks it out.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Life lead opens up. Ayo.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
Poking blast. Oh, more of that. There's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punch down. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Looking for a chance. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Stand blast. No worries about that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger. Oh, this is getting tense.
The low kick hits. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Why are they going in? Hang back. Oh, burnout. Was that on purpose? You're done.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Uses a target combo as a filler. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
The clutch throw escape. Now we're getting somewhere.
Learn from it and build back better.
Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More!
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Now we're getting somewhere. Nothing stops this a rare chance here. What are they cooking up?
Flatline them.
No worries. Focus on what's in front of you. Oh, this super art can change the makeup of this match.
Gotta close this out here and now.
Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Still an old drive rush. It's over.
That was unreal.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
Put it on the best out list. Talk about a barn burner.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Get scooped from down low. Throws them. What's next? And decide who's going to stay in the corner. Nails the anti-air.
Nice. Liking that.
Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Don't worry, it happens.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Player two has used up all their drive, reads their mind, and takes the throw. That happens to everyone.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. There's still a chance here. KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Medium kick hits. Somehow pushes back all the way to center. Oh, yeah, just like that. The jump in is then takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Spins the meter on the super art.
Calm before the storm here.
Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. They're going for the super art?
What's this?
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town.
That was super good.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting. I love it!
They gotta dig down deep here. Closes it out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
I'm going to be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Goes for the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Yeah, like that.
What's their play here?
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
Might be collecting their thoughts here. Smart decision.
Stops the attack by using a drive there. Experiencing burnout. One combo can end this round right now. Will this super art come in?
Yeah.
Gets it.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now, and they gotta keep on the gas.
That takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Okay.
Good call there.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger. Amazing awareness there.
They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Barely blinks it. KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Neither Demon Blade kill. Shows off the parry. The throw connects.
It doesn't get any better than that.
We'll get to follow up after that target combo. Nowhere. Will this super art do anything?
No, what?
Jump! We tech those. It just bets it all on the driver. Why are they going in? Hang back. They're just gonna go for it with the super.
Yo, what?
Giving them the warm fuzzies with Empyrean's in. Uncooked raw super. Are you for real?
That was unreal!
Player 2 is showing them what's good.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Uses a target combo as a filler. Ooh, adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output.
What's their play here?
Player 2 has used up all their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? I saw that.
Smart to
KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
Well read. Keep going.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Stand blast. Player springs forward with the drive rush. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. That's a counter. Barely blocks the jump in. This is the ideal range to utilize that fireball game. Player takes it. Ooh, burnout activate.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Throws him.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
It's there.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Player 2 did some damage there. Damn.
You know, I really love everyone, and I don't believe anything on this earth is ugly. But that was ugly.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, let's let these two fight forever.
Still slugging it out here. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Checks with the projectile. Someone's got to make a move.
What's going on?
We've reached the midway point of the round and both fighters are at about even life. The attack is parried. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Hey, yo!
I'm liking that finish.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for their post-match commentary. They've got to keep their eye on the prize.
Medium kick hits. Goes to the overdrive. We'll gain control of the match in the early going.
Well, we got to see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to.
Ooh, burnout activates.
Hitting a real rough patch.
What'll happen here? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
What's gonna happen next?
Why are they going in? Ooh, burnout activates. Spins all 3 bars to give him one of life's hardest ball taps. Take a sip. Closing moments of the raw critical art. Yo, what's gonna happen?
What's this?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Down and out.
What was that?
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
Very quick GG there. Looks like Heaven's about to get another angel.
It's time for both fighters to lay throws them.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Even right now, both fighters desperately want me to hit solid anti-air. Next the counter, links it. Forget about that. Focus.
Learn from it and build back better.
Looking to follow up after that target count. Oh, what a rush. Why are they going in? Hang back. There's a burnout. They are done.
That was unreal.
Player 2 is hot. I'm feeling it.
Nature is funny, you know. Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
Here comes a new challenger.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Prepare yourself. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
There's a corner switch. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Throws to get around their defense.
Smart decision.
Gets the jump in. Ooh, adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output. Yeah. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Combo with the target combo.
Bit off a bit pale. We've got ourselves a winner.
Well read, keep going.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Jump. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Springs forward with the drive rush. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Looking for a chance. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who managed to spend some meter here, investing in the round.
Amazing awareness there.
Closing it out with the super arc. Nice and clean. Player one is showing off $1 million smile now.
Oh, wow. Someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Fine by me.
The jump in is denied. Can they utilize the corner? The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Tons of time left. How's this match gonna play out? Will the hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
Gotta keep pushing. What's their play here?
That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one is working with less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Just out of range, but no worries about that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
Hey-o.
Good round.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Scrapping it out up close. Player two has a slight life lead.
This fight's getting real interesting now.
Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. That teleport's gonna rattle. Jumps in.
Bit off a bit more than they can chew.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. There's still a chance here.
Calm before the storm here.
Turns out.
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
Yo, critical art now?
Yo, what?
Barely blocks the what a smart throw!
Dishing out the hot stuff.
The next touch, he clutch, and closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Fine by me.
Bet it.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Goes for the fireball. Player one will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. Throws to get around their defense. Oh, more of that.
Nice. Liking that.
Nice tech. Just out of range for that throw. Throws him. What's next?
Ooh.
So they break forward to pressure there. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ooh. There's still a chance here. Hard to keep track of him with that yoga teleport. Each hit is so important here.
We just gotta see one more push here to finish it.
Heads up!
K.O.
I'm liking that finish.
Give me more of that.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
That teleport's gonna rattle him. Seeing how that round wound up very close, how will both sides tackle the next?
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Medium kick. Hard to keep track of him with that yoga teleport. Tries to do something new and goes for the fireball. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Nothing but space and opportunity at this point. What are they cooking up? Is it time for the mix-up? It's there!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Player one was feeling it there.
Nature is funny, you know? Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, let's let these two fight forever.
Checks him with the projectile. It's all right, you're doing well.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
You're still early in the round.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Knockdown.
Good stuff there.
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. The jump in is denied. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. Drive rush gets in their face. Can they scrape together a final push? Yola Flame! Nova Inferno! Ooh, it's getting hot here!
Gotta be planning something. Ooh, this is getting tense!
Both fighters are barely alive.
Ooh, just a sneeze here will do it.
Great work! Just like that! KO!
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
Uses a target combo as a filler. Checks them with the projectile. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
What are they doing?
Yeah, hit him again with that. I want to see more fighting.
Player one experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Very slick with the combo. Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Send him home. You got this one.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Sandblast. Zones with the fireball. Oh, yeah, just like that. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Is it time for the mix-up? Ritsuka throw connects.
Doesn't get any better than that. Get in there and fight.
Nice. Drive burning it all the way up with the super.
Amazing awareness there.
Down and out.
Damn, that was intense.
Player one is showing them what's good.
You know, I really love everyone, and I don't believe anything on this earth is ugly. But that was ugly.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
That happens to everyone.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
They created a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Box them with the target combo. Can they utilize the corner? Big counter. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Gotta keep pushing.
Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand.
Oh, just a little bit more. Maybe thinking something.
Checks them with the projectile. That's what we want. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Great work. Just like that.
You win some, you
It's there.
great stuff there right at the end.
Round two.
Send them home. You got this one.
Oh, that last round is pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Sandblast. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Oh, yeah, just like that. Scrapping it out up close. That killer, no worries about that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big. That's what we want. Good instincts to spin resources while he springs forward with the drive rush. Why are they draw critical heart? Yo, what's gonna happen?
Wait.
Will this be enough to kill? You're done!
I'm liking that finish.
Final round.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
Pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
This can lead to some big damage. That killer, great work. Just like that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Connects with the throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff. Get in there and fight.
You got this. The what? Connects with the throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Close range projectile. Why are they going in? Hang back. What are they going to do? Are they looking to connect with? Are you for real?
That was unreal.
Player one is showing off $1 million smile now.
Nature is funny, you know. Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
Well, I hope their training paid off.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Goes for the throw.
Ooh.
Denied up top. It throws him. What's next?
Nice. Liking that.
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. Spices things up by adding a super art to the combo.
Nice. Liking that.
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Can they scrape together a final push? Well-timed corner switch.
I'd be collecting their thoughts here.
Goes to the overdrive. Sand blast. No work.
Okay.
Nice, perfect parry there. What's the next move? That happens to everyone.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Oh, my heart. I can't, man. Whoa, super RKO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Ooh, I want to see them get moving.
Dashes up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Slap. Springs forward with the drive rush. That's what we want. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Smart play with the throw. Gotta be careful not to whip the drive rush to keep it going. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. And watch your head. Fights out from the corner, back to the center of the stage. Nice KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Oh yeah, this is all yours.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Hard to keep track of them with that yoga teleport. Anti-air in the clutch. Uses their drive gauge. Blink out. Don't worry. Focus on what's in front of you.
Learn from it and build back better. I love it.
No worries. Focus on what's in front of you. Solid anti-air. Teleport. Nowhere safe.
Gotta close this out here and now.
Backed into the corner. What setups do they have?
Come on, you gotta give me more.
What a smart throw.
Doesn't get any better than that.
The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Noticeable life lead is a comeback steal puzzle. It just bets it all on the drive run. Gotta do better than that.
Hold it down strong. I'd like that.
Throws him.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Dangerous range here. Yo, critical art now?
Oh!
Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
When they're looking to connect with an overdrive, burns out.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Close range project, they are done.
That was unreal!
Dawson
The
wins.
pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Sand blast. Can they utilize the corner? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Oh, we gotta see what length both fighters are willing to go to.
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Gets the jump in. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Drive rush gets in their face. Goes for the super art.
Ooh,
And they scrape together a final push. Player one chases them down.
ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
The jump in is denied. Throws to get around their defense. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Critical, great work! Just like that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
He just
It's there!
I'm liking that finish.
Oh yeah, this is all yours!
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Feeling out the space.
Ah, they're playing mind games here.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Throws to get around their defense. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. No worries about that.
You win some, you lose some, but you gotta come back stronger.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Yoga Flame, Grilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rift.
What's gonna happen next? Come on! One more push here.
Reads the jump in perfectly.
It doesn't get any better than that.
The throw connects.
It doesn't get any better than that.
A real test of nerve here. Jumps. Throws him.
Dishing out the hot stone.
They backed it solid anti-hit.
Dishing out the hot stone.
Where you go? Forward rush. Big drive gauge difference here with a little life left. Only a little bit of drive and life left. It just bets it all on the drive rush. Will this super art do anything? That was the highest if I've ever seen one.
Damn, how'd they claw their way back?
Player one did some damage there. Damn.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Nice. That throw misses. Dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. It's all right. You're doing well.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Decides to spin some meters to add super damage to the combo.
Maybe thinking something.
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. There's still a chance here. Hits it.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
I can see the fire in their eyes. They're both ready to go.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Looking for a chance.
Ooh, this is getting tense.
Is it time for the mix-up? Player two has the life lead. Can they build on this?
Now's the time to strike while the iron's hot.
Let's off a Yoga Fire. Oh, yeah, just like that. Drive rush to keep it going. Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first move?
That was super good.
What a smart throw!
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Hits the drive. Turns out. Now we're getting somewhere.
Learn from it and build that better. We live for these kind of fights. Oh, just gotta land one more attack.
Great work.
Yo, what?
What perfect timing. Is it time? Come on, Cook.
Oh!
Too slow. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out.
What was that?
Let's go. Final round.
Send him home. You got this one.
Oh, that last round is pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Fires off a Yoga combo. The low kick hits.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Drive rush. Is it time for the mix-up? Stop. Back throw for damage and vital position. The jump in is connects with the throw.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Ball splat into the guard break. Can this drive bring them back? Impact squash.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Sets up with the jump in. Wow, okay. Escapes the corner, and now we're getting somewhere.
Learn from it and build back better.
Crowns them from above. Why are they going in? Hang back. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? There's a burnout.
Where you go?
It's over.
That was unreal.
Player one is hot. I'm feeling.
You know, I really love everyone, and I don't believe anything on this earth is ugly. But that was ugly.